UNCP is creating an innovative learning experience inside the classroom as well as outside with the new Blackboard Mobile Learn app for your iPhone. Let's take a look at how Blackboard Mobile Learn is expanding the classroom experience anywhere and everywhere.
With Blackboard Mobile Learn for the iPhone, I can have access to much of my Blackboard content anywhere I am on my mobile device. I downloaded the Mobile Learn application from the Apple App Store, and I'm going to search for my university here, in this case, Monument University. Once the application finds my university, I'm going to log in with my regular username and password, and I can have the device remember me as well, so that it can log in quicker next time. Now when I log in, you can see this doesn't look like Blackboard Learn on the computer. We really wanted to make sure that we built Blackboard Learn for the iPhone in the mobile version, so it's specifically for the device the user's accessing it on. So the iPhone application is going to look different than the BlackBerry application, which is going to look different from the iPad, the Android, the WebOS applications. We want to make sure that we're building these applications for each specific end user because they have their own expectations when it comes to how they interact with their device. Plus, we only have a 3-inch screen available to us, so we want to make sure that every single pixel is made with care and made so it's as easy as possible for a student or faculty member to get around their courses. You can see here I have the courses that I'm enrolled in and also the courses that I'm teaching. I can also view my organizations if my university has organizations on the Blackboard system. And I can also see my favorites. So if a student or professor has access to every single course they've been enrolled in at the university, we can just choose a few, maybe the top 2 or top 3 that we're accessing on a day-to-day basis, so that I can very quickly get to the most important courses which are most relevant to my life as a student or professor. So let's say I hop into my biology class here. I can see the normal hierarchy that I would view when I'm accessing my Learn on the PC or wherever. I can go in and see the announcements from my professor. It says here that I should be studying Vladimir's favorite butterfly video by watching the video for my test. So I can go back and check out the media that my professor has loaded up onto our Blackboard system. I can view this attachment, this video, right here within the application, whether it's a video, a sound clip, a podcast. I can also go and check out the assignments or handouts the professors put on there, whether it's a PDF document, a PowerPoint, Word doc, Excel file. I can all view it right here within the application. So I could maybe view up this PDF. I can also go back and see the assignments or things like that I may need to be accessing. So when I'm on the bus and I have nothing going on, it's very simple for me to pull out my study notes and get freshened up before the exam later. So it's really handy to have this kind of content in our day-to-day life so that we're never really wasting time. We can always be connected and make sure that we're able to access our course content. Blogs are a great example of an awesome thing to have on the go. So I watched that butterfly video, I'm out in the field, and I'm able to respond to comments wherever I am. I can also access my discussion boards. Now discussion boards are great because we can really be in contact with our professor, with the students, with everyone who's involved with this class. And what's great about the discussion boards is we've actually added some new features. So now not only are students able to respond to posts, and we've made the layout a bit easier so we can respond within threads, but in our responses we can also add attachments. So because we're on a high-powered device that has a high-def camera, we can actually post a picture that we took in the field anywhere. So I can go into my photo library, take a picture right now, and actually grab a picture of a butterfly that I may have taken and post it to my discussion board so everyone can see and we can have a real-time conversation about what's going on in the field. Students can also access their tasks and things that they need to be working on for their specific class. So I can hop into tasks here and see, organize my tasks by priority, by date, also by status. So, I have to meet my professor. I can go in and, say that I'm meeting professor right now, and once I've completed it, I can also tap that. So it's really handy for me to be on the go and be able to access this information I can go in and check out the roster, see who else is in this class that I'm taking. Also check out the class discussion journals. And if the professor has, allowed us to make comments, we can also comment on these discussions. As a professor, we also have included another set of useful functionality that really makes sense on the go, and that's the ability to add announcements. So, professor is running late for class. Instead of having to go find a computer and potentially being even more late, a professor can actually from their Android, iPhone, Blackberry, WebOS device, iPad, whatever, be able to add an announcement so that all the students, no matter if they're accessing on a mobile device or on a PC, they can get that information very, very easily. Now, again, I mentioned that as an organization user, I can go in and check out the different tools that I may have in my student government, whether I'm looking at the announcements, maybe at the discussion boards. A lot of similar features that we have available for the classes as well.
As you can see, here at UNCP, we are expanding our horizons by enabling faculty as well as students instant access to their course materials on the go using their iPhone. That wraps it up for this episode of 10 for Tech. My name is Brynan Blue, and remember, it's really not that hard.